What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Dillian, the body snatcher Whyte. Get this. Dillian Whyte states that Oleksandr Usyk won't do well at heavyweight. After the Oscar Rivas fight, Dillian Whyte would be quite prepared to take on another risk. John Denning hears why he is open to fighting Usyk. Wow. Okay. Whyte waits. No, he said, I know that Rivas was a top amateur, went to the Olympics, beat all the top fighters that's around now. A tough guy that's undefeated, a good puncher, pressure fighter. He's quite intelligent as a boxer as well, Whyte said. He's undefeated, very highly ranked. He was undefeated. He said, we tried to chase the fights, but there's only a handful of fights out there for me. And then none of these guys wanted to fight. So we looked for the next best opponent. And then if you look at all the champions you're fighting, all of them refused to fight Oscar Rivas. Okay. Now, he stated with Oleksandr Usyk, he said, Usyk is a good fighter, but I can't see him with enough punching power of hurting any of the heavyweights. Okay, well, let me counterpunch real quick. People, and like I tell everyone on this channel, Oleksandr Usyk will eventually be respected. And I think he will still have some doubters because what people do, people will look at the absence of what Anthony Joshua did versus what the presence of what Oleksandr Usyk did. Oleksandr Usyk came in, showed up, and showed out. Anthony Joshua did what he tried to do with the person that did what he did. Okay? Oleksandr Usyk was able to buckle Anthony Joshua, and it's not because Anthony Joshua was chinny. If he was chinny, he'd been knocked out. If he was chinny, he would have been dropped. He buckled him. Yeah, because he got hit with a punch he didn't see coming. Now, did that punch have like hardcore Deontay Wilder / heavyweight muster? No, not quite, but it had enough to get this man's attention. It had enough to hurt this man. It had enough to almost stop this man. So I think Oleksandr Usyk is a guy that won't be respected, just like Evander Holyfield won't. History repeats itself, people, because a lot of people didn't respect Evander Holyfield to be a heavyweight until he put it on some top heavyweights. Okay, that's the only way that he proved himself in that division. That's the biggest division. It's the most criticized division. It's the most talked about division. But it's that way for a reason, okay? And Oleksandr Usyk, hearing what we hear from Dillian Whyte, what if, since we've heard Dillian Whyte speak that back in 2019, because he said this same thing back in 2019, reflecting this this column here, and now, I don't think Usyk will make it. Well, you've seen Usyk take it, and you've seen him make it. Bars. You've seen what he can do. You've seen what he could do to the guy that beat you, or one of the guys that beat you. This isn't Oscar Rivas. Oscar Rivas, he is one of my top fighters, but where the hell is he? You know, we haven't seen Oscar Rivas since he signed with Top Rank. You know, I know the Bridgerweight, him and, Bryant, right? They're supposed to fight. Okay, I keep forgetting that guy's name, but it's not Trevor Bryant, but it's Ortiz knocked him out. But anyway, he's supposed to be fighting him at Bridgerweight, so he fell for the WBC bait, right? But we haven't seen him lately. Matter of fact, I don't even think he fought since then. I could be wrong, but I don't think Oscar Rivas has fought since 19. And yeah, he got past Rivas, but then Rivas was another, small heavyweight. Okay? Let's throw the idea or the term Bridgerweight out. Okay? I don't even use it because I don't believe in it. Okay? It's all BS. It's all marketing. Oleksandr Usyk is a heavyweight. Oscar Rivas is a heavyweight. Oscar Rivas dropped Dillian Whyte. Now, am I saying that Oscar Rivas? Am I saying that Usyk can't punch like Oscar Rivas? No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying that he can punch like Oscar Rivas. What I'm saying is, you got a guy that is a smaller heavyweight that took it to you. Povetkin wasn't a huge heavyweight. He was like only 6'2". And these guys were able to take you out or to drop you at least, and then you now have a guy from cruiserweight, and because he's cruiserweight, you don't respect him. Okay, well, that's common, okay? But at the same time, you've seen what he did with Joshua. Okay, this is no Joshua with any type of what was wrong with him. Did he have a concussion? He didn't look well. You don't have none of that. You just have him defeating Anthony Joshua. The Anthony Joshua that showed up that's the one Oleksandr beat. So to see what he can do in heavyweight division, he's taking hard shots. I know Dillian Whyte has some hellified left punching power. He's a dangerous puncher as well, but at the same time, Oleksandr Usyk showed that he could take it and then give some and then go for the knockout. He didn't have to do that. He applied pressure and showed the fans, showed the judges that, hey, I belong here and whoever wants some can get it. Now, depending on what happens with Joshua and Usyk, if Usyk beats Joshua again, I think now all these heavyweights like Whyte, Wilder, others that doubted Oleksandr Usyk, I think at that point they need to get in line. They need to get in line and show that Oleksandr Usyk does not belong in the heavyweight division. It's time for them to back up the words because words are very powerful, very, very powerful. So I think at least, the same guys that are talking, he ain't this, he ain't that, needs to get in that ring and show everyone why Oleksandr Usyk is not there. But at the same time, you'll be showing that why Anthony Joshua is not a top opponent, because that's what you will be saying if you're saying Oleksandr Usyk doesn't belong in the division. You're saying that by default. You're saying that, hey, you know what? Anthony Joshua's not the fighter he used to be. Anthony Joshua's not hungry. Anthony Joshua's not this. He's not that. Okay? Because I'm going to knock this guy that beat him twice out of the ring. Okay? So I think that should be the narrative, okay? And the mindset of these guys that doubt Oleksandr Usyk at the heavyweight division. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Dillian Whyte not supporting the idea that Oleksandr Usyk will go far in the heavyweight division. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.